a kid in high school who has diabetes. The monitor that reads whether his blood sugar is too low, it alerts his phone if his blood sugar is too high or too low or whatever. So they had a substitute, and the sub saw his phone like constantly going off and that it was like he kept checking it, and so she took his phone and he tried to explain it's for my blood sugar, and this sub just like, for whatever reason, she didn't read the safety plans, and so she was like, I don't believe you, like, you just want to text in class, and took the phone. They said the EA was walking around, poked his head in, and saw that this kid, like, and he knows that the kid has diabetes, was looking very ill, very pale, very clammy, like, was not doing well. And he walked in, he's like, hey, are you okay? Did you check your blood sugar? And the kid was like, well, the sub took my phone. The adult started like laying into the sub, like, you can't do that. Like, this kid has diabetes. Did you even read the safety plans? And this is becoming a medical emergency. Like, this kid is not doing well. Obviously, the adult got the kid some juice and like got some, like, helped him and figured it out. But like, the sub literally picked up the classroom phone and called the principal to have this adult removed because she was disturbing the class, and said that this adult needed to just go. When I was teaching American history, I did a simulation on the Alien and Sedition Acts. You couldn't criticize the Adams administration. They were worried about French spies, things like that. I came up with this simulation as best as I could. I would find something like very minor, like something very dumb to be mad about, whether the kids left a mess in the classroom or a very low percentage of kids like turned in their assignment from the day before. And I basically told the kids, like, I'm fed up, I've had enough, blah, 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 we're gonna have these new rules. And I said, you have one shot to change my mind. You have to, like, write me a speech, like, tell me why these aren't fair, tell me what is wrong. And so, you know, I put them in groups and they would write their little speech. And then censorship law, I would take a big Sharpie. I told them that before they presented to the class, I would have to, like, check them. And so anything that was about, like, this is unfair, scratch out. Anything like that I didn't want them to say that was unfair of me, or that it was stupid, or I was just being mean, scratch, scratch, scratch. And they got pissed. Yeah. Like, they were mad. I'm like, this is my classroom. I can say, like, if I don't want you to say that, you're not going to say that. And it was so hard to keep a straight face. One kid, he was so angry because, like, they thought it was real. And this kid literally just, like, walked out of the room. He just stormed out of the classroom. What are you doing? Get back to the classroom. And he's like so mad, going off on me. I was like, I cannot do the simulation anymore. Yeah, don't do that. This kid got mad. He was so upset and thought I was just picking on them. Someone made like this fake meme years ago about furries. It was supposed to be a dig at furries, about like teachers putting litter boxes in the schools for the furries, right? And some, like, it wasn't even real. It was just supposed to be a meme dig at furries about that situation becoming out of control. And then Jim Bob on Facebook found it. Grandpa Jim found it. And now it's a thing that teachers are having kids use litter boxes and schools have litter boxes. That's not a thing. Yeah. It literally was a meme from forever ago, and now it's like, it was literally on Fox News about, this is what liberal teachers are doing to your kid. So I was texting my friend, and I was trying to type, I'm unstoppable, because I was feeling good about myself. But autocorrect changed it to, I'm unstable. And you know what? I didn't even fix it, because it's just as valid. People always say, like, a guy can't have a girl best friend. There are, like, toxic women or guys that literally, like, leech onto someone that they're just not so secretly in love with, right? Yeah. But then there are genuine platonic relationships. Facts. Like you. Facts. We're not even gonna name names. I have a very good friend in the social media world. We were walking around yesterday, and our friend went to the bathroom, and Brian was like, oh, where's your friend? And I was like, oh, I think he went to the bathroom. And Brian goes, isn't that him over there? And I said, I don't have my glasses on. I really can't see. And Brian goes, oh, the guy with the beard. And I go, he doesn't have a beard.
And I was like, he's been with us for 15 minutes walking like that guy. That same guy? He's a man with a beard. And then we walk up and guess what he had?
He had a beard.
Full beard.
Okay, in my defense, I thought you meant like long, like when I hear beard, I'm thinking like long, like off the
like
face.
Santa?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're like, no, he does not look like ZZ Top. What?
And I go, why was I picturing you without a beard? Like, maybe I was thinking to when we first met years ago. And he goes, Rebecca, I've always had a beard.
I was like,
oh. Well, like, it's like you and I were talking before, like, we don't really see I don't see my guy friends, like, I don't really notice their physical characteristics, like, that's just my friend, like, I don't know.
I thought I was crazy, because I was like, this man that's been walking with us for 20 minutes definitely had a beard.
I think that's just what defines, like, the platonicness of your friendship is, like, I don't notice the physical features, like, so I see your soul.
Alrighty, ma'am, the total for your purchase is $32.95. You guys have tap to pay, right? We do, the block is right here. Thank you. No problem, I'll grab your receipt. No. Try again. Try what again? Your response. It was unacceptable, so try again. I don't understand. The proper response to thank you is you're welcome, okay? It's not you're all set. It's not sure thing. It's not no problem. The only response is you're welcome, okay? I apologize for upsetting you. And furthermore, why am I even thanking you? I didn't ask you to thank me. You're only saving grace. You realize who should be thanking who, right? Oh my gosh, silence isn't the proper response either. I don't know what you want me to say. You should be thanking me, okay? I'm the customer. I didn't have to come here. I didn't have to choose to spend my hard-earned money here at this place, but I did, okay? So a little gratitude would be nice. Thank you for coming to our store. Finally, was that so hard? My gosh, customer service is truly a lost art these days. I don't get paid enough.
I actually think being a part of a church body is a really intentionally designed part of a Christian faith.
Okay.
By God, you know, because we as believers, like, we're not supposed to, like, every action we do is either kind of folding in on ourselves, isolating, or we're like reaching out. And we as the bride of Christ is a body, you know, and we are all supposed to be connected to each other. There's passages in some of the epistles that are like, the eye can't do what the foot can do, and the foot can't do what the arm can do. You know, it's like we're all needed. We're all supposed to work together. And so if your faith is just you alone, you're not actually experiencing the fullness of what a faith-driven life can offer. Does that make sense?
It does. I'll tell you why.
Give me a counterpoint.
Yeah. This is not an absolute idea or an absolute concept because I know this is not everyone or everywhere or whatever, but based on my experience, I am not a huge fan of like religious institutions.
100%. I get it.
Because I feel like too many times and too many people kind of use those institutions to kind of prove, like they feel like it almost feels like the need to prove that you have a relationship to God or that you have a religion or that you have a faith and who's the biggest advocate for faith, and like I don't like.